And to treat his COVID-19, we know President Trump was given an antiviral drug called Remdesivir. Currently, Remdesivir is one of the only proven treatments for the coronavirus. But the CBS 11 I-team explains, certainly not a magic bullet, and there is no question it's not cheap. Investigative reporter Brian New tonight with the fight over the price of the treatment.
I just know I start feeling lousy.
Callie Field says the symptoms came on fast.
I couldn't catch my breath, and it was like I was gasping for air. I said, oh my gosh, something's wrong.
So she went to Arlington Memorial Hospital, where immediately she was put on oxygen and rushed to the ICU. Doctors told Callie she had COVID-19.
And I was like, is this ever going to get better? It has to get better. It has to. This can't be the end for me.
Callie says she was so desperate at that moment that when doctors asked her to try an experimental drug called Remdesivir,
what do I have to lose at this point?
She said okay.
Okay. I said okay. And they administered to me.
Within 3 days of taking Remdesivir,
God is faithful. He is taking care of me.
Callie says she started feeling better. And after 17 days in the hospital, doctors and nurses cheered as she left.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And Callie says she cried.
That's my family.
Oh, that's the family?
Oh, yay, she's home, y'all.
We've been using it since approximately the middle of March.
Dr. Robert Gottlieb oversees the clinical trial of Remdesivir at Baylor Scott & White in Dallas. He says he's seen the drug do wonders on some patients, but says it's not a cure-all.
It's not a magic bullet. It doesn't work every time in every patient.
In fact, it is not clear if Remdesivir has a significant effect on reducing death. What we do know is studies show that this antiviral drug can reduce hospital stay from 15 days to 11. And doctors say that's significant.
And now I know I'm giving my patient a therapy that works. I'm using evidence.
But government officials question whether those benefits warrant Remdesivir's price tag. Remdesivir costs $3,120 per treatment. A study from the Journal of Virus Eradication estimates the cost to produce the drug is $9 per treatment. Gilead, the maker of Remdesivir, is projected to bring in $8 billion in sales from the drug in 2020 and 2021. In a letter to the CEO of Gilead, several state treasurers, including Texas Comptroller Glenn Hagar, wrote, the price for Remdesivir prioritizes unreasonable profits over recovery. Especially, the government officials wrote, considering that the federal government spent $70 million of its own to help develop the drug. Gilead has pushed back against the criticism, saying Remdesivir saves patients on average $12,000 by reducing their hospital stay. The CEO says the price the company set for the drug is, in fact, well below its value, a value the company points out that's going up with new research.
Remdesivir works, and let's say, I'm jumping ahead, let's say the neutralizing monoclonal antibodies work.
Dr. Gottlieb says promising studies are already underway on the effectiveness of combining Remdesivir with other treatments. And now an inhaler version of Remdesivir is being tested. This would allow those with milder symptoms to take the drug without needing to go to the hospital.
They gave me this because I have shortness of breath still.
Months after being declared cured of COVID, Callie says she still struggles to breathe at times, but says at least she's alive, and credits the doctors, the nurses, her faith, and Remdesivir for that. With the I-team, Brian New, CBS 11 News.